Hey guys, welcome back to Arry The Stag. TR Tony here. Now, whilst we're waiting for Eddie the S's engine, the 2500S's engine, to be looked at and assessed by an engineering shop, hope to have some news on that fairly soon as to what we can do with it. We had a phone call the other day from Paul at Stag Classics over in Alton in Hampshire to come in and see his wonderful garage, and I'll perhaps show you that in a little bit more detail in a minute. But principally, the reason he got in touch was that he's been working on his own personal stag, and I saw it a couple of years back. It was literally in a framework, skeletal kind of form at that point at the body shop, and he's just about to join us shortly to show us what he's done. And I'm just going to give you a quick round robin just to show you exactly what a fantastic car this is. And by the way, stay on to the very end, because I'll be asking Paul what his top rebuilding tip would be for all of us budding Stag, Triumph and classic car rebuilders out there. What's the one thing that he would recommend? So stay on to the end until that. Okay, so this is Paul himself, the guru of Stag Classics.
Go that far, but
lovely to see you.
How are you doing? All right, nice to see you again, Tone.
Yeah, lovely to see you. This is Barney as well, so helping out on Mondays and Fridays and loving every minute of it. It's really great. And today we just want to reveal this wonderful, ultimate, I'd say it was, Triumph Stag. I'm going to pan round, and I think you're going to be absolutely amazed. Just look at this in the summer sunshine, a most glorious, wonderful looking candy apple red.
He don't care.
Candy
apple red, yeah.
Triumph Stag.
Mk2.
Mk2, thank you. So brilliant. I mean, just look at this. It's just incredible. And do you want to talk us through, Paul? What's
do I have to again?
Yeah.
So basically, if you saw the video on YouTube a few years ago,
so one you did what?
Of the shell.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yes, indeed.
So this is the finished product.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I saw this down the road, probably pre-pandemic, didn't I?
Yeah.
And it was literally just a skeleton at that time, and just about, you got some new rear wings for it, as I remember at that time.
Yep.
And
the whole body shell has been fabricated.
Yeah.
And again painted in the candy apple red.
Yeah.
And I put the Jaguar gearbox in there.
Yeah.
The usual refurbished differential.
Yeah.
Drive shafts, all the extras.
Yeah.
Different theme from the other one. The dashboard is more creamier than the other one.
Right, okay, let's have a look inside then as we're talking. So the whole interior is a beautiful cream leather, yeah. It's piped in the same kind of candy apple red piping, which is really good. And then the interior, yeah, just so it's got the cream dashboard as well, all stitched in and looking absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Isn't that amazing? With the Triumph logoed steering wheel.
For Stag owners who have Jag gearboxes, I think it's the way to go.
Yeah.
Keeps the RPM down, fuel economy's good.
Yeah.
It's a better drive than the Borg Warner.
Yeah, yeah.
Just makes it a really nice cruiser, and I'm really pleased with it. Really pleased with that.
You've done an amazing job, Paul. It's absolutely
Me
stunning.
and the guys, not just me.
Yeah, okay.
You know, just me and Pete and Barney and Mike and Dave, and all the other guys that come in and do some work.
Fantastic. The wire wheels there, look at that, just incredible. What size tyres are those on there?
15s.
15s, yeah. Chrome is just immaculate, isn't it?
Would you like to see the
under the bonnet or in the boot?
In the boot.
Well, that's a funny way of putting it, but I suppose so.
We've got a nice.
The rear.
We've got a nice red carpet for a change.
Okay, let's have a look in there. Oh yeah, so it is. Yeah, so immaculate in there with the courtesy light on as well. Fuel tank underneath, fuel pump in there as well, I guess. And just up close and personal, you can see the lustre of that candy apple red in the sunshine there. It just brings it alive.
From the middle barn.
And
then the
so wow, look at that. That is amazing, isn't it? Amount of chrome and good looking materials in there to pull that engine together. Just awesome. How long did it take to build, Paul?
What, the car?
The engine.
Oh, the engine. A couple of days.
Yeah.
A couple of days.
Yeah. Good stuff. Just amazing.
Yeah, I'm running it in at the moment. It's done 124 4 miles. So let's see
Right.
if it goes.
Yeah, okay then. So we're going to fire it up. Listen to this awesome sound. Oh yes. That's amazingly smooth, isn't it?
Quite lovely, isn't it, bud?
That's incredible.
And then
Yeah. And the number plate, LRK1P.
that's the one.
That's your project, yeah. So has it got a nickname? Is it Rocket?
Well, I called it Larkip.
Larkip. Okay.
Yeah.
Project Larkip.
Me and my father-in-law, we bought the car a long time ago, and
Yeah.
I promised that I would do it
Yeah.
in his memory. So
Oh, it's really good.
there we are.
Yeah.
So
That
and he'd
is-
be very proud, I guess.
He would. Absolutely stunning, isn't it? The pinstripe on the side there too just sets it off, doesn't it? And I won't ask how many hours it took all this to put together. Probably a rude question, I expect. But
I gave up. I gave up. It was a labour of love. I didn't care how long it took me, as long as I
No.
could do it as best I could do.
yeah,
And it drives fantastic.
yeah,
And on with the next one.
absolutely. And we have a number in here that are being worked on. So no, that's really good, Paul. Thank you very much for sharing that with us. Barney, thank you for your time. And yeah, simply amazing. And the number one tip that Paul came up with when we were walking around the garage off camera for us car rebuilders and restorers was that if you're going to start to put a car together, that you really should work to a system and a process. It may be very obvious, but things like putting in the running gear, the subframes, springs and brakes and so on as a start point, and then moving on to the wiring, and then moving on to other aspects of the whole rebuild. That was his top tip, and wise words indeed. And obviously when we rebuild our car, we'll be phoning him up just to get a little bit more clarity on that. But it was his number one top tip: stick to the process, stick to a basic routine, and you won't go far wrong. That way you won't miss stuff. Okay, so I think you'll agree with me just what a fantastic looking Stag that is. He's done a fantastic job, he really has. That candy apple paint is just to die for, it really is. And what a car, incredible. Now, if you'd like to see more of the car and get behind the scenes with us, we've actually got a premium platform you can join us on. I'll put the link in the description below. Come on in and see what that's all about. For the price of a coffee and a sticky bun per month, you can join us, and we've got regular couple of extra videos per month, and also a couple of live streams every month over and above what you see on the channel here. So get with the program, have a go, just see what that's like. Go to the landing page and you can understand a little bit more about what's involved. Meanwhile, if you want to see more ultimate stags, perhaps one that Paul did a few years ago for a customer, then watch this video and you'll see exactly what that one was like as well.